Page 24, the arrival of the hero. Then Wulfgar went to the door and addressed the waiting seafarers with solid words. My lord, the great king of the Danes commands me to tell you that he knows of your noble birth, and that having come to him from over the open sea, you have come bravely and are welcome. Now go to him as you are in your armor and helmets, but leave your battle shields here and your spears. Let them lie waiting for the promises your words may make. For Anglo-Saxon warriors, boasting is very important. In modern society today, we're kind of expecting our heroes to be humble and talk about it was a team effort. But in Anglo-Saxon days, boasting, as you know from our historical introduction, was very important to give you a resume, to talk about your deeds, and that gave you credibility. If Beowulf didn't show up here and boast about his deeds, they wouldn't think he was a worthy warrior. Line 134. Beowulf arose with his men around him, ordering a few to remain with their weapons, leading the others quickly along with Heorot's steep roof into Hrothgar's presence. Standing on that prince's own hearth, helmeted, the silvery metal of his mail shirt gleaming with the smith's high art, he greeted the Danes' great lord. Hail, Hrothgar! Hygelac is my cousin and my king. The days of my youth have been filled with glory. Now Grendel's name has echoed in our land. Sailors have brought us the stories of Heorot, the best of all mead halls, deserted and useless when the moon hangs in the skies, the sun had lit, light and life fleeing together. My people have said, the wisest and most knowing and best of them, that my duty, duty is a funny word, my duty was to go to the Danes' great king. They have seen my strength for themselves, have watched me rise from the darkness of war, dripping with my enemy's blood. I drove 5 great giants into chains, chased all of that race from the earth. I swam in the blackness of night, hunting monsters out of the ocean and killing them one by one. Death was my errand and the fate they had earned. Now Grendel and I are called together, and I have come. Grant me then, Lord and protector of this noble place, a single request. I have come so far, O shelterer of warriors and your people's loved friend, this one favor you should not refuse me, that I alone, and with the help of my men, may purge all evil from this hall. I've heard, too, that the monster's scorn of men is so great that he needs no weapons and fears none, nor will I. My lord Hygelac might think less of me if I let my sword go where my feet were afraid to, if I hid behind some broad linden shield. My hands alone shall fight for me, struggle for life against the monster. God must decide who will be given to death's cold grip. So it's not just a matter of boasting about your past deeds. It's to earn credibility, bragging about the great deeds that you will do. And he says, if this monster doesn't use weapons to kill people, I'm not going to use weapons. I will fight him with my bare hands, and I will kill him. This only adds to Beowulf's quote-unquote resume, if you will, about how great of a warrior he is. Very last line on page 25, line 176. Grendel's plan, I think, will be what it has been before, to invade this hall and gorge his belly with our bodies, if he can, if he can. And I think if my time will have come, there'll be nothing to mourn over, no corpse to prepare for its grave. Grendel will carry our bones, carry our bloody flesh to the moors, crunch on our bones, smear torn scraps of our skin on the walls of his den. No, I expect no Danes will fret about sewing our shrouds if he wins. And if death does take me, send the hammered mail of my armor to Hygelac, return the inheritance I had from Hrethel, and he from Wayland. Fate will unwind as it must. If it's my fate to win, I'll win. If it's my fate to die, Beowulf says, I will die.